those antics?
That damned woman. From the first moment I clapped eyes on her, I scented trouble. I knew she was up to something. Thoroughly vindictive piece of goods. And much too deep for that simple young fool in the dock. But what's she up to, John? What's her game? Tell me that.
Presumably, it would seem to get your Leonard Vole convicted of murder.
But why? Look what he's done for her.
He's probably done too much for her.
And she despises him for it. That's likely enough. Ungrateful beasts, women. But why vindictive? After all, if she was bored with him, all she had to do was walk out. There doesn't seem to be any financial reason for him to stay with her.
I've brought you your tea, Sir Wilfrid, and a cup for Mr. Mayhew, too.
Tea. Strong drink is what we need.
Oh, you know you like your tea, really, sir. How did it go today?
Badly.
Oh, no, sir, I do hope not, because he didn't do it. I'm sure he didn't do it.
Still sure he didn't do it. Now why is that?
Because he's not the sort. He's nice, if you know what I mean, ever so nice. He'd never go carting an old lady on the head. We'll get him off, won't we, sir?
Oh, I'll get him off. God knows how. There's only one woman on the jury. That's a pity. The women seem to like him. Can't think why. He's not particularly good looking. Maybe he's got something that arouses their maternal instinct. Women want to mother him.
Whereas Mrs. Heilger is not the maternal type.
No, she's a passionate sort behind that cool self-control. The kind that would knife a man if he double-crossed her. God, how I'd like to break her down, show her up for what she is, show up her lies.
Forgive me, Wilfrid, but aren't you letting this case become a personal duel between you and her?
Am I? Well, perhaps I am, John. But she's an evil woman, I'm convinced of that. And a young man's life depends upon the outcome of that duel.
I don't think the jury liked her.
No, you're right there, John. I don't think they did. To begin with, she's a foreigner. Then she's not married to the fellow. She's more or less admitting to committing bigamy. None of that goes down well. And on top of it all, she's not sticking by her man when he's down. And we don't like that in this country.
Yes, that's all to the good.
But it's not good enough. There's no corroboration of his statements whatsoever. He admits being with Miss French that evening. His fingerprints are all over the place and managed to find anybody who saw him on his way home. Then there's that altogether damning matter of the will. The travel agency business didn't help. The woman needs a will in his favour and he immediately goes making inquiries for foreign cruises. Couldn't be more unfortunate.
I agree, and his explanation is hardly convincing.
Yeah. But you know, John, my wife does it.
Does what?
She gets travel agencies to make out itineraries for extensive foreign tours for both of us. She'll plan everything to the last detail, then she'll bemoan the fact that the boat misses a connection in Bermuda and we could save time by flying, but we wouldn't see much of the country, and what do I think of that? And I say, it's all the same to me, my dear. Arrange it as you will. We both know it's just a game, and we'll end up doing the same old thing, staying at home.
Oh, no, with my wife, it's house.